Hello again, everyone. Down here at the creek this morning, and after the flash flood we had the other day, I wanted to show you the aftermath. You can see all this grass and the weeds all laid down where the creek got up, and there's actually debris around that post right there. So it did get up rather high, not as high as it's been in the past, but there was one time it got up against the fence there, but didn't get that high this time. It was still a pretty raging creek. Just within a couple of hours it went from in the bank to out of the bank into the field up here. But likewise, when the rain quit, it went down. Didn't take it long. One thing about a creek, the way it flows, you can see that's moving along pretty good there. It'll get downstream in a hurry and goes down. That's just part of living around a creek. Now, we did have one flood several years ago, and it actually got up into the back part of the shed there on the building. So it was up to the fence all the way across here. But that was supposedly a once in a 100-year flood, so I hope I never see another one like that. One thing I wanted to check out in a previous video I did, I think it was a short, I showed this tree down here that happened during another flood where it washed downstream right over there between those two trees. You see that tree with the roots, it's still where it was. It hasn't moved, but the one on top of it, it was kind of balanced between those two trees, and the water has washed it to where the right side is down in the water now and the left side's still between the trees, but by the next flood we get, it'll probably wash it away. It's one thing about the creek, it changes, especially when you get a flood. Get water where it gets out of the bank, it'll look different from month to month. There's another view. Now, this tree washed in the same time that other one did, and I think it's there for a while. I don't see how it can be freed even with water, because you've got a dam there in front of it, and the roots are stuck in between those two trees. Unless that tree on this side of those two, it's rotted, you know, it breaks off in the future, then you probably go on downstream too. But right now it looks like it's in there pretty good. And you might think, well, why don't you try to saw that and remove the dam? Well, you really can't. I mean, I could get over there to part of it, but Mother Nature will take care of that. We get another flood or flash flood, that'll probably look different then. You see all of this laid down, and it was even in the field here. You can kind of tell the grass is laying down. It got up about from where the bridge starts over to this corner. There was water in all of this where I'm standing here right now. Not too deep, but it was flooded. And here's a sinkhole. This was created during one of the floods. You see the grass is breaking off. And I put debris in here occasionally, like when I trim bushes, and you can see down in there, there's some tree limbs. Maybe keep it from eroding faster than it would normally. The waterfall is trying to come back, but the creek's still pretty high. And that changes too. You can see that dam over there that's all washed up from previous floods. And I can already tell some of those trees had moved with this last flood we had. So they were more straight across, and now the end of that one there is coming down this way. So like I said, it changes with the floods. You never know what it's going to look like after a flood when you check it out. You can see here the debris that's washed up. Quite a bit of that along this bank right here. And this is still pretty muddy. A lot of sand in this area. It's a kind of light gray sand. I've used some of this in the past. Come down here with the bucket, pick it up. Quite a bit of sand here. Quite a bit of sand with a lot of debris on it. We'll go up here to the bridge, and we'll wrap this video up. Alright, there's the bridge. You can see debris washed up here on this bank. The power company trimmed these trees here a couple of months ago. But look at all the debris that's washed up here. Three big piles of debris. But here's where they trimmed the power lines. No trees around the power lines there. And there's more debris, a little pile right there. That's going to do it for this video. There's a creek floods and the water's up high. It's a powerful thing. It moves a lot of debris, shuffles stuff around. Thanks for watching. See you next time. We hope you've enjoyed this video. If you did, hit the like button. And we'd love it if you would subscribe to our channel. Thanks.